Tamam.
The precautionary package of the Republic of Cyprus, which we have been waiting for a long time, was finally announced by the President of the Republic of Cyprus, President Christodoulidis, last night. As the movement for resolution of mixed marriage problem, we have always believed that this problem can be solved through reconciliation and diplomacy with the Republic of Cyprus and the rule of international law. And last night, the Republic of Cyprus showed us how true this belief is. From here, we would like to express our great gratitude to Mr. Christodoulidis. This initiative for the mixed marriage problem was the first article and one of the most important points of the measures announced yesterday. However, it is still worth pointing out that it is a first step in the right direction, but we still have a long way to go to solve this problem. If today the President of the Republic of Cyprus is making an initiative on the issue of mixed marriage, which no one talked about before we established this association 2 years ago, this is a success for all of us. So congratulations to all. It's truly a great success to ensure that the Council of Ministers citizenship application system, which has not been working for the past 17 years, works again. Now, let's talk about what is exactly in that point. I got this point from the press office of the Government of the Republic of Cyprus, and it says that within the framework of the decision taken by the Council of Ministers in February 2007, the examination of pending applications for Cypriot citizenship will begin. So, according to the official statements made by the Republic of Cyprus, the Council of Ministers citizenship application system is currently operated for people, will start to operate for people who have applied for citizenship in the Republic of Cyprus before 2007, whose documents are inside and who have a document with an application number indicating that their application has been received. I would also like to add that a birth certificate and citizenship application are not the same thing. You can find more detailed information about these points in our booklet. Until any statement is made by the Presidency of the Republic of Cyprus until a further notice, new applications are not accepted yet. As you can already guess, it will take some time for citizenship applications of people to be evaluated one by the Council of Ministers, because there are more than 3,000 applications inside. But this is not the important point of the measure yet. I would also like to add as a footnote, after the decision of Council of Ministers in 2007, the application process for the citizenship was stopped. However, in exceptional cases, this system will also be operated for those exceptional people whose applications were accepted after 2007. And you have an application document, application receipt, and application number. If you want, we can explain why these exceptional situations occur in another video upon your request. Now, let's get to the most important point. There are definitely some of you who have read our booklet that we have published in June 2023. You can reach our booklet from our website. If you remember, we submitted a petition to the Ministry of Internal Affairs of the Republic of Cyprus about this decision a year ago. And we said that we wanted to see that Council of Ministers decision officially. And according to the report we received from the Ombudsman, here are the decisions taken by the Council of Ministers in 2007. There are 5 criteria, and the Council of Ministers decision tells citizenship can be granted to such and such people. And there are two articles in that Council of Ministers decision that actually is about us. In the second article, it says that citizenship may be granted to children whose foreigner parent is not a Turkish national, but a national of another country, such as, for example, an EU citizen or a citizen of another country, which the rule of reciprocity applies. Or the fourth article, citizenship may be granted to those children whose Cypriot parents has met with their Turkish parents abroad, not in Cyprus, for example, and not related with events that occurred in 1974, for example, when they're studying or when they're working in Turkey. And the point I want to draw your attention to is that the Council of Ministers decision is still in effect. In fact, the Republic of Cyprus also wrote in its statement yesterday that citizenship will be processed in accordance with these criteria. So, as you can see, citizenship applications will be approved or rejected according to these criteria. At this point, it's important to manage our expectations and not get caught up in unrealistic hopes. I would like to emphasize again that these are unilateral measures proposed by the government of the Republic of Cyprus in good faith. This step certainly represents a step in the right direction, but still, it's not a comprehensive solution. Of course, rejected applications will be inevitable in the upcoming period. However, we should still look back 2 years ago and remember how far we have come. We have made the Council of Ministers citizenship application system, which no one has been able to make work for the past 70 years, work. This is a truly matter of success. What I expect from you is not to despair in the face of a positive or a negative situation and continue our struggle. These upcoming situations should not be used to fuel divisive rhetoric against the Republic of Cyprus or exploited in political games. As you know, Mr. Christodoulidis made this initiative for us, despite being under pressure from parties such as ELEC or ELEM in the Republic of Cyprus. Small, but an important thing that he took this step for us. That's why this step is very valuable. There is still a hope for change in Cyprus. I hope that much better initiatives like this will be made in future under our leadership, and the solution of this mixed marriage problem will be one of the most important unifying steps for all of the Cypriots. Now, if you're one of the 2,000 people who have applied before 2007, or if you're in that exceptional cases, in my humble opinion, you should definitely follow up your file with the Civil Registry Department, starting from a few weeks later, at least weekly or bi-weekly. We will see more clearly that the approvals or rejections will be based on what when we start this process. My request from you is to let me and our organization to know if your application is accepted or rejected. In this way, we can shed a light on our remaining struggle and learn more clearly how we should continue to fight for our rights. If you receive a negative response, please insist on an official document from the Republic of Cyprus explaining why you received a negative response. This will be a very important point and will fuel the fire for a greater struggle for us. And I want to add that this is just the beginning. We will achieve more success together in the future. Thank you again, Republic of Cyprus. Thank you, Mr. Christodoulidis. You have shown us that there is still a great hope for Cyprus.